So I did warn you there was going to be a little bit of Mohamed Salah chat coming up, my friends, and you don't need to listen to me anymore because a lot of people are now starting to feel the same way. And David Lynch, who's a journalist that I quite like, don't know him, but I like his work, he said on I think it was on his YouTube channel, quoted by Anfield Agenda, said, "I feel we're heading towards a situation where Mohamed Salah leaves at the end of next season as a free transfer." This video is sponsored by Surfshark, the best VPN on the market. Surfshark is an app or browser extension that allows you to change your location to access websites in other countries and keep you safe and secure from hackers. Using Surfshark, we here in Ireland can access other countries' Netflix libraries or other streaming platforms like DAZN in Spain for all those important Premier League games. Surfshark keeps you safe and private by protecting everything you do online. Everything. When your device connects to the internet, all that information is, in a way, blurred out. Surfshark is particularly useful for keeping you safe from being hacked if you use public Wi-Fi. Let's say you're in a cafe, you're at college, you're out and about, they've got you covered. Surfshark allows you to use one subscription on unlimited devices, meaning you can share your account with friends or family or that neighbour who's a little bit cheap. On top of all of this, Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can also upgrade to Surfshark One, which includes the VPN, an alert system for breaches related to your data such as emails and credit cards, and an antivirus software for your desktop. Our sign-up offer gives you Surfshark VPN for a little over €2 a month and you'll get an additional 3 months free. Simply scan the QR code on screen right now or use the link in the description and enter the code Anfield Agenda at checkout. And I wanted to ask how you feel about that. So Ben, can we get a poll please mate in the background to say, would you be happy if Salah left for free at the end of next season? Just, if you can throw that up as a yes or no poll, Ben, would you be happy if Salah left for free? The reason I'm bringing this up is because, remember when Mo came out with his phrase the other day, post that said, we're determined to win trophies next year, and loads of people said, see, he wants to stay, he loves the club. And I said, absolutely can see why some people would think that way. Me, I'm a bit more cynical. I thought of it a different way. I thought of it that was him angling for a free transfer. And that, my friends, is the one thing I don't think we can allow to happen. It is, in my opinion, the height of stupidity if we allow Mohamed Salah to leave this football club for free in a year's time. But he has the initiative. He has the leverage in this conversation because Liverpool, being Liverpool, have allowed him to get to this position. Now, Virg and Trent are in the same position, but for now, we'll just focus on Mo. For me, and I'm not going to say this lightly, and I know I'm going to be mocked for it, and I know people are going to use this, but I'm so stubborn about this that if that is the angle, and there's genuinely no goodwill towards an extension or whatever, he's staying on the bench for me. I'm sorry. I know you're going to say to me, Craig, that's just cutting your nose off to spite your face. That's the way I'm wired. If I'm Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes, and I get the feeling that that's what he's trying to do, then I'm sorry, 350 grand a week or not, but you're not committed to the team, you're not committed to the club, and on the bench you shall sit. Because I don't care what anybody says. I've yet to see a player go into the last year of the contract and absolutely give 100%, go in full-blooded to every challenge and play through every niggle. Doesn't happen. And nobody's going to convince me it will. Whether you think he'll still score goals, absolutely, I agree with you on that. But I already have enough concerns about Mo not going full-blooded into challenges. And I already have concerns about Mohamed Salah not being able to work as hard on the pitch as he used to be able to. If this is the angle, I'm sorry, Liverpool have to grow a pair. And Liverpool have to make this situation either you sign a contract extension, if the club offer him one, or off you pop. Make it uncomfortable. Now, I know I'm a bit of a hypocrite in saying this, because I remember, and I've said many times in the past, when a player signs a contract, that player, all they are entitled to do is fulfill that contract. And Mo would be fulfilling his contract that he signed on for. But it's also the highest ever contract Liverpool Football Club have given out. And you would hope that there would be some understanding that Liverpool would like to recoup some money here. Now, there may be a world where Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes are happy for Mohamed Salah to play one more season and leave for free. For me, knowing our owners and how tight they are with money, again, it just feels like the height of stupidity to me. And it's not just me feeling this way. As we've already said there, the likes of David Lynch and other journalists feel that maybe this is the path we're heading. So I just hope it doesn't happen. I've no problem if the club want to give him a new deal. That's absolutely all I've always said consistently through all of this is new deal or sell. You cannot allow Mohamed Salah to leave the football club for free in 12 months' time. Because Saudi are now sitting back going, okay, well, we don't have to force the issue now because we know, let's say, in January, that Mohamed could sign a pre-contract agreement with any team outside of England. That worries me. It would worry me a lot more about Verge as well, but I think Verge will sign an extension. And again, same with Trent. But I just want to know how you're feeling. So we'll leave that poll up for a while and we'll see what your answer is to it. James Milner gave us 100% in his last season. Yeah, he's a bit part player though. And I was on 140 grand a week, I think. And, you know, if we look at the Salah situation, he's not averse to a strop, is he? Let's be honest. So for me, I can't see him being as involved as he would like to be and being happy. I just don't see it. Nobody's going to convince me otherwise. And I'm not saying my opinion's right, but all I'm saying is that is my opinion. Let him leave for free is absolute madness, in my opinion, if that's the case. Kevin, thank you, mate, for your very kind comments. Keep up the great work. Great channel, thank you. How would you feel about Salah switching positions and playing as a number 9? Always said I've no problem putting Mo through the middle, but it doesn't change anything about what I've said. The contract situation is worrying for me. And for me, it's got to be a case of you sign a new deal or the club make it uncomfortable. Sorry, club has to come first here. And you can't allow Mohamed Salah, Bobby Firmino and Sadio Mane to leave Liverpool for a combined €30 million. You cannot let that happen. That is stupidity. Offer him an extension if he agrees, good if he doesn't take the money. No problem with that, Colin. Personally, I wouldn't extend him, but I've no problem if the club do. This is just the one outcome that I don't think is acceptable for the club. Because he's too big of an asset to allow to just walk off into the sunset at the age of 32, 33 and do what he wants. It just seems madness. It seems really, really poor business if indeed that happens. I'm hearing Mo as a 10, Craig, from some fans. I don't mind where he plays. I don't mind if Mo plays 10, wide right, through the centre. It still doesn't change the position for me on Mohamed Salah's stance and where we are with the contract. That's the worrying part for me. I've seen enough players play the last year of the contracts to know very rarely do they hit the heights that they have done previously. And I already think Mo's on the decline. So it, for me, would just feel like we're going to see stories coming in November, December about him signing pre-contracts elsewhere. It's going to cause division in the fan base. It's going to cause division probably in the dressing room. And it doesn't show the commitment. And the commitment needs to be two-faced because the club needs to show commitment to Mo and offer him a deal as well. But the club comes first. Always here. Right. Let's have a look at the poll and we'll see how that is getting on for now anyway. So we asked you guys, would you be happy if Salah leaves for free in the summer of 2025? And so far, we've had over 600 votes and it's 80% no and 20% yes. 80% of people saying no, they wouldn't be happy, and 20% of people have lost their damn minds, in my humble opinion. Mo Salah needs a striker like Mane and Firmino and we will see Mo score more. No, we won't. Whatever way you look at it, his best years are behind him. I don't get this blind adoration of Mo. Like, age doesn't come into it. Like, injuries don't come into it. Like, his numbers this season didn't fall off. Like, we haven't had multiple distractions over his contracts and stuff over the years. It's always bugged me a little bit. So I think Mo can score and assist and will do some numbers, but I never expect him to get back near it because he can't run past a player anymore. He doesn't even have the ability to take on fullbacks these days and go past them. So I think, while it's admirable that people want to still believe that he's the man he was 2 or 3 years ago, he just isn't in my eyes. And if you throw in this contract situation, I'm just intrigued to see if he does leave for free in a year's time, how everyone feels about the man that they all idolise then. Because for me, and I take no pause here, the club's the most important thing. Looking after the club's the most important thing. And letting him go for free, it just seems madness.